Okay, we're back here. We're gonna talk about the pedals I used and then how I mounted them. Okay, so these are Willwood pedals and the MP throttle. And you see what I did was put a tab on the frame to pinch the push-pull cable. And then from there, there's a 90-degree connection here, and this just pops off. And then this connector goes through where normally the Willwood has the push rod for going into the master cylinder. I used a bolt here and then welded on this section here, and then that's where the push-pull cable connects. And it works pretty slick. Got a lock nut on the other side. Make sure it doesn't come off. And that's how I did the clutch. And on the other side, there's just nothing where the master cylinder would normally mount. You know, this could have been done hydraulically, but this is how I went with it. And then for the brake, same pedal, but in this case there is the Willwood brake master cylinder and a hard line going right to it. Pretty slick. And then what I did, because for reasons I'll cover later, I needed these pedals to be as far forward as possible. So you can see this clutch actually bottoms out against the frame. And the play in the clutch is like right here. There's hardly any play. And then for the brake, you know, it's pretty stiff. It doesn't go any further back. So this got my feet as far forward as possible. And then you'll notice the floor pans are actually sitting flush with the bottom of the frame, and this dropped my heels down, so I got even more room for my knees to be away from the frame. And then on the floor, there's this no slip stuff. It's a 3M product. They make it for like stair treads, like for gripping slippery stair treads. Like it's really similar to like a skateboarding grip surface. I forget what they call that. But this is aluminum down here. I think it's 1/8 inch thick, pretty stout, and then each corner has a lock nutted bolt to hold it in. So I had to make one for each of the gaps in the frame, so it was a little more labor intensive because it would have been a whole lot easier to just bolt it in from the bottom, like one solid sheet. This is how I did it though. And on the other side, the throttle, same thing, welded a tab, angled at the right angle so that it connects with the MP throttle pedal. You see that? Not a whole lot of movement, maybe 2 inches at the top. And then that's the brake line up against the other side of the frame. I made an adjustable pedal sliding assembly and abandoned the idea because it was too complicated, and a simpler solution existed, and this was it. And then up against the front here we have more of the black polystyrene. This makes a huge difference for when you're going through fields with grass and you don't want crap flying on you. And then also for when it's cold out too, it keeps the wind from going right up your pants. One on the bottom too. And then water too, if you're ever going through a stream, you don't want big rush of water coming in. That was a big reason I made the body panels the way I did. Alright, that's enough for the pedals.